Good morning, students. Today we are going to see MCQs on unit number 1, that is Introduction to Graphics. Topics covered in this unit are line drawing algorithms, circle drawing algorithms like DDA, BRESENHAM's and BRESENHAM circle. Then aliasing, anti-aliasing, raster scan system, random scan system. So these topics we are going to cover in this unit. Okay, so first question is, which of the following is false with respect to display file? So it provides, first one, it provides an interface between image specification process and image display process. This is true. It stores information in the form of commands. It is also true. It stores each and third one, it stores each and every pixel setting of display device. Okay, this is false because in display file we are going to store commands, so we are not going to store each and every pixel information. And fourth one, it speeds up the display process. So this is true about the display file processor. Question number 2. Display processor is, so what is a display processor? Display file, we know that this is used to store information about the or commands of the that lines or that object. But display processor is used for processing on these commands. So first option, display processor is display file. This is not true. A display device, this is also not true. A display file interpreter, yes. So it is going to interpret what are the commands we are providing. So this is the display file. Display processor is display file interpreter. Next question. Which of the following is not true with respect to frame buffer? So what is a frame buffer? So it stores what is currently displayed on the screen. This is not the answer. It stores image as set of pixels. Also this is not true. It is part of system memory, and it stores commands to draw the image. So we know that commands are stored in display file, not in frame buffer. So last option is not true about the frame buffer. Next question. To run on particular pixel on a screen, to turn on particular pixel on screen, we have to use which command? So we have these 4 commands. Set pixel, it is used to set pixel at particular position. Get pixel, to get current location or current location of the pixel. Put pixel, yes, this is used to turn on pixel on the screen. That is a put pixel. Answer is C. Now, in case of vector refresh display, image is stored in frame, buffer image is stored in special type of CRT, image is stored in DVST, or image is stored in display file. So answer of this is D, image stored in display file. Which of the following is not true with respect to random scan display? So random scan display is costlier than raster scan display. So this is true. We know that random scan display is costlier than raster scan. It requires more memory than raster scan. Okay, so in we know that in raster scan it stores a whole image. So for that we require more memory. But in case of random scan, it stores only a line segments. So for this we require less memory. So this option B is the answer, which is not true. Next one, images are made up of line segments in where the images are made up of the line segments. So this is the answer of vector graphics display or random graphics display. Before this question we have seen that in case of raster scan a whole image is stored with respect to its pixels, but in case of random scan or vector scan only line segments are stored, which requires less memory. So image are made up of line segments in vector refresh display or vector graphics display. Which of the following is not part of the structure of display file? So we know that what is a format of our structure of display file. So if you see the structure, first one is we can say first one is opcode, or we can say command, opcode or command. Then we can say x value or x operand and y operand. Okay, and then other information of this, like which segment to on, which segment to off. So these are the so here there is no any mnemonics. Okay, so these three are true. So we can say this is the answer of this is what? The mnemonics. That is a B. The region of the memory to hold all the pixels of the display is called cache memory, ROM, frame buffer or VRAM. So answer of this is frame buffer. Without dash command we cannot switch from text mode to graphics mode. So here they have asked which command is used to switch from text mode to graphics mode. So first detailed graph is not used, init graph. So we require initialization of the graphics mode. So init graph command is used. And the answer is B. Random scan systems are designed for random scan, line drawing applications, pixel drawing applications, color drawing, or none of these. So random scan requires line segments. So answer is A. The long form of DDA is, so we know that there are different forms are given. First is digital differential analysis. So analysis is not there, we know there is analyzer. Second one is differential digital analyzer. So words are interchanged, digital differential digital. So this is not the answer. Digital differential analyzer. So option C is the answer, digital differential analyzer, the DDA, line drawing algorithm. The lines whose slopes are in between -1 to 1 are called as dash lines. So we should know what is called as gentle slope, what is called as the steep slope. So assume that this is y-axis and this is x-axis. This is y and this is x. So if line is making 45-degree angle, if this is making 45-degree angle, okay, and for example if the values of this is what say starts with 0 and 10, these are we can say x1 and x2, okay, and suppose 0 and suppose 10, y1 and y2. So that means if both the values x1 y1 and x2 y2 are same, and if we find out the slope m, which is dy by dx, so you will get dy by dx. 10 minus 0 is what? 10. 10 minus 0 is 10 divided by 10. Answer will be 1. Okay, so if answer is less than 1 means slope can be like this, if it is less than 1, so in this way. Okay, same thing for the negative slope. So if slope is, the value of slope is less than 1 and up to -1, this is called as gentle slope. This is called as the gentle slope. So answer of this is what? Gentle slope. And if you want to see what is called a steep slope, so steep slope means slope if the slope is making angle more than 45 degree like this. So in this case these values are more, this y value is more than x value, so this is called as steep slope like this. Okay, so this is the steep slope, and gentle slope means the line making angle less than or equal to 45 degree. So answer is what? Gentle slope. Now next question, the lines whose dy is greater than dx are called as, so we have already seen, so if dy is greater, if dy is greater than dx, this is dx and this is dy, so if this value is greater, then this is called as what? We call this as a steep slope, we call this as a steep slope. So answer is B. Now in DDA line drawing algorithm, for gentle slope line we have to move along dash and calculate dash. So in case of, if gentle slope means case is what? In case of gentle slope, so this angle can be either 45 degree or less than this. So if angle is equal to 45 or less than 45, in this case we can see dx is more than dy. Okay, dx is more than dy. In this case we have to move along x and calculate for the y. So what is value of y? So using formula we can find out the value of y. Okay, so we know formula for find out the value of y. So we know that x increment is equal to previous x or x increment plus plus what? 1, because we are moving along the x, that is every time value is increasing by 1. And in case of y increment is equal to y increment plus, that is dx by dy, so that is, sorry, slope, dx by dy by dx, that is slope. So you can write here this is slope. Okay, so value of slope is what? Dy by dx. So answer is what? Answer of this is first one. This is x, increase value of x by 1, move along the x, and value of y will be y equal to y plus slope. So we can see answer of this is A. Now in DDA line drawing algorithm, for steep slope line we have to move along and calculate what? So if answer is reverse, that is if your line is like this, so in this case we have to move along y and find out dx or find out the y value. So for y is equal to y plus 1 will be there, and for x is equal to x plus, so formula is what? Dx by steps. So if we find out this, so this will be 1 upon slope, so this will be result, y increased by 1 and x will be increased by slope. So answer of this is what? Where is this? Okay, this one, D. So answer is D. Which of the following is not true with respect to DDA line drawing algorithm? So first one deals with floating point numbers. We know that this is true. Then error is introduced in calculated point. Okay, this can be true. It is faster, that is less point consuming. So this is false, because we know that it is a floating point calculation, so it requires time. So this is not the faster. And last one, easy to understand. This is true. So answer is C. In circle, if calculated point is xy, then in quadrant system other points will be, तो other points क्या होंगे, that we have to find out. So calculated point is xy. Okay, so for example, if we draw this circle, okay, and suppose this point is xy, assume that this is x comma y, this is a suppose first quadrant. In this quadrant we know that this is positive x, this is negative x, this is positive y, and this is negative y. So here value of x will be minus, sorry, plus minus, this will be minus y, so x will be plus and y will be minus. In this case this will be both negative, minus x minus y. In this case x is negative, minus x comma plus y. So we can see these values are possible. So in circle, if calculated point is xy, then coordinate system other points will be, so which will be the other point? So we can see first is x comma minus y, minus x minus y, and minus x y. So this will be the point. So where are these? So wherever y is interchange or y is first, that cannot be the answer. So see here we can see y is the first, so this cannot be answer. Here xy, xy, xy. So okay, in this one also y is first, in this also here y is first, so we can see answer is B. Okay, answer is B. For circle drawing, if x comma y is less than 0, then xy is inside the boundary, circle boundary. So we have to find out if the point value, assume that this is your circle and center point is 0 0, then they have asked that xy is less than 0, then what is the value? So it will be inside the boundary circle. So answer is what? It is inside the boundary circle. In midpoint circle drawing algorithm, the initial value of decision making parameter is, now we know that there are two circle drawing algorithms. One is BRESENHAM's circle drawing, and midpoint circle drawing. So for BRESENHAM's initial parameter, we know that 3 minus 2r is initial parameter, and for midpoint initial parameter is 1.25 minus r, or we can say this can be 5 by 4 minus r. So if you calculate this, you will get 1.25. So for midpoint answer is this one, this is 5 by 4 minus r over 1.25 minus r, and for BRESENHAM's circle drawing 3 minus 2r. So this is the answer. So for midpoint answer is D, 5 by 4 minus r, initial decision parameter. In BRESENHAM circle drawing algorithm, the initial value of decision making is, so we have seen this is what, 3 minus 2r. Answer is 3 minus 2r. Answer is A. Which one of the following is not character generation method? So we know that which are these are the some methods of character generation. There is a stroke method is there, stroke play method, then bitmap method is there, star burst is there, midpoint is not there. So midpoint is a circle generation algorithm. So this is the answer, D. Now in BRESENHAM's line drawing algorithm, the decision making parameter initial value is, so what is initial value for BRESENHAM line drawing algorithm? So we know that there is the decision parameter, what is this, initial p is equal to 2 dy minus dx. So see where this is answer, 2 dy minus dx. So first will be the answer. Here second one is what, this is not, because this is 2 dx minus dy answer. Okay, this is 2 into bracket, this is also not answer, 2 into bracket dy dx. So this is the answer, 2 dy minus dx. So answer is what, A. In midpoint circle drawing algorithm, if the row is changed, then we need to update decision making parameter. So what is a decision making parameter for midpoint? So for BRESENHAM's circle drawing, what is a decision parameter? So for BRESENHAM, it is what, p is equal to p plus 4 x minus y plus 10. Okay, so for midpoint make it half, so that is for midpoint is equal to p plus half is what, 2 into bracket x minus y plus plus there should be, I think, 5. There should be 5. So here something wrong answer is given. So answer will be this one, and here should be 5, because you have to make it half. Okay, for BRESENHAM it was 4 and it was 10. So make it half. This will be 2, this will be 5. So answer is B. Different character styles can be generated using, so using which method? So is it using star bus? So stroke means what? This one, this is a stroke method. Okay, so using this we can write a different style, that is a stroke method. So answer is A. The line with endpoints 5, 3 and B 1, 1 has the slope. So इसका slope, what is the slope? So we know that slope is what? M is equal to dy by dx. So dy means what? y2 minus y1. So 1 minus, that is y, 1 minus 3 is what? Minus 2. So take mod of this, and then for dx 1 minus 5 is minus 4. So answer is what? So this will be cancelled, then is 0.5. So answer is what? 0.5 will be the answer. So here the 0.5 is a D option. Which of the following are the problems of aliasing? So what are the problems? Staircase effect, then picket fence, unequal brightness. So I think all of these will the answer, all of the problems of aliasing. How many pixels will be there in line segment with endpoints 1, 1 and 5, 3? Okay, so if starting point is 1, 1, if starting point is 1, 1 and 5, 3, so this is 1, 1 and 5, 3, 1, 1 and 5, 3. So how many points will be there? So we know that the value which is more, either dx is greater or dy is greater, we are moving along that value. So if we see value of dx will be what? Dx will be 4 and dy will be 2. So we know that dx is more, so we are getting 4 steps. So when we are drawing 4 steps, first point, that is 1, 1 will be drawn first. So first 1, 1, then 4 steps, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this 4 pixels plus starting pixel, so is equal to total 5 pixels we are going to draw. So answer is what? 5. Answer is C, because first pixel will be drawn first and then remaining pixels. So how many pixels will be there in the line segment with endpoint? So same question is there. So if we find out the answer of this, so this is what? This is x2 y2, this is x1 y1. So if we take a difference of this, so dx will be 50 minus 35 is 15 and dy is equal to 35 minus 15 is equal to 20. So answer 20 pixels plus starting pixel, this one. So total answer is what? 21. So answer is what? 21. If the line is from 0, 0 and 4, 6, then the slope will be. So just simply find out the difference of this. So first dy is equal to 6 divided by 4. So answer is what? 4 ones are 1.5. So answer is 1.5, this one. So answer is B.